Thanks for watching 2 News at 6 tonight. Utah is getting new congressional maps next year, not the one state lawmakers drew during their recent special session. This is a different one. A state judge has tossed out the legislature's map and is now ordering the state to use an alternative map that you see right here.
Yeah, this is the new map the judge approved to put most of Salt Lake County in this district right here in the red that you see. That could be beneficial to Democrats, but still, with the redrawn lines, the Democrats, the Republicans rather, they still have the majority in 4 of the new redrawn districts.
Yeah, this map with Republicans still has those other districts that are heavily Republican. An emergency appeal could still be filed in this case. The state says it'll be used for the 2026 election unless that happens.
2 News' Liv Kelleher joining us from the Capitol, breaking down the 2 maps now, how we got here and how lawmakers across the aisle are reacting to the new redrawn maps. Liv?
Well, state Republicans and Democrats are on opposite ends of the spectrum. Republicans are denouncing this decision, saying that redistricting is not a courtroom exercise. Democrats, on the other hand, are saying that this is a win for all Utahns and that this judge is just upholding the law. The previous map, known as Map C, was drawn and approved by the Republican-led state legislature. It divided Salt Lake into all 4 congressional districts. The new map, known as Map 1, was selected by Judge Diana Gibson. It keeps the densely populated urban half of Salt Lake in 1 congressional district, creating a much more competitive blue-leaning district. When you look at this map,
yes,
do you feel like this accurately represents our state?
Yeah, I think it's a good map drawn with the right criteria in mind under Proposition 4 that the people enacted.
Proposition 4 was approved by voters in 2018. It established an independent redistricting committee. It laid out criteria for the redistricting process, and it prohibited districts from being divided along political lines. When we look ahead to 2026, how could this map potentially influence or impact that upcoming election?
Well, I think the boundaries are such that it makes one competitive Democratic district, and that's what you get when you draw the boundaries fairly in Utah.
I reached out to the Majority Caucus for an interview. They did not respond, but sent the following statement that says, in part, the judge disregarded the Constitution to select a clearly gerrymandered map. This is not fair to Utahns and is deeply disappointing. The new map is already seeing pushback from members of the GOP, including a call to impeach Judge Gibson. The lieutenant governor tweeted that there will likely be an emergency appeal, but barring an appellate court ruling, we must begin without delay to ensure that everything is in place for candidate filing in January. I reached out to Lieutenant Governor to ask for an interview, but she did decline my request. This as all 4 congressional seats in the state are up for re-election in I asked Representative Owens what other implications this ruling could have beyond congressional seats. He said that there could be other litigation that comes from this on how legislative and school district boundaries are drawn, but that this will not impact any state elections in 2026. Reporting live from the Utah State Capitol, Liv Kelleher, KUTV 2 News.
All right, Governor.